live in different places to make sure that we have everything in place. Perfect. So, okay, so just please let me know if you can hear me. Just type on the chat. Let me know. Welcome, everybody. Let me see who do we have here. We have already some people attending this live webinar. Perfect. Thank you so much. Also, actually, right now I'm streaming on YouTube. That is going to be only streaming on YouTube. It's going to disappear. But Nicole, thanks so much. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Marta, Don, how you doing? Yes, you can hear me. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Welcome, everybody. So today we are going to cover this webinar. We are going to talk about the reviews, right? That's something that we've been working for some time. So right now, you can see on my screen, it says, this is what we're going to cover. This pretty much unlock the power of reviews. How do we get 500 reviews, right, for our dance school, for dance studio? So, and then you're going to learn today how you're going to be able to, as well, learn the strategies that we're using, okay? So everything has a process. Everything is a process, so we're going to explain to you everything step by step. We're going to tell you what do we do, why this happened, how do people get messages about the reviews, etc. So something that I want to also share right here, it's this is what we're going to learn, right? It's important to understand why reviews are so important, right? Why so important? So first we're going to talk about like why reviews matter in your dance studio growth, right? Then the psychology behind it. So then stop begging to your clients every single time to leave you a review. Hey, please, can you leave me a review? And then the other thing, we don't have to do that, right? And the and the last one is the 4 or the steps that we follow in order to achieve those reviews, okay? So if you're excited, if you're ready, just please type on the chat. Whatever you're watching, just please type on the chat. Let me know in the comments. Let me know that you're listening, you're hearing, you're ready. Please make sure that you bring a pen. Make sure that you have your notes. Like I'm always carrying this thing with me. Always, always, always. So, and I like to make notes all the time. And now actually the way that I'm going to explain this as well is going to be using my tablet. I'm going to show you a little bit with this. For this special training, what I want to do is pretty much it's going to be more an interactive class, right? It's not going to be a presentation like the regular presentation that we already have. It's going to be a little bit different, okay? So I like to use my tablet. I want to start drawing things and use, so I can explain you better in the process and everything, okay? So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's just go for it. If you stay till the end of the webinar, you will have something very, very special, okay? So please watch this to the end because you are going to find out how you can easily get the same, use the same strategies, the same ones that we're using to get our reviews. So stay till the end. I'm gonna tell you exactly how we are doing it. Okay, so now let me just prepare my tablet right now. I'm gonna start just showing you some things here and you will be able to see them, okay? Just let me know if you can see my screen. What it says, type on the chat. Let me know if you can see it. You can see it. What it says right there. Perfect. Sounds good. So you can see it. Okay. So now let me start by showing you or giving you the whole structure, right? Like what do we do every single time that we collect those emails? But before that, I want to show you, let's go all together, okay? Now imagine you start using your imagination. Let's say that we all together, we go in a helicopter and we start flying up. And you know, when you start going in any flight, you start seeing, oh my God, this is my house. Or, oh, this is the big part that now I can see the whole thing. And now you are going to be able to see from a high level, right? You will be able to see the whole structure on what we do, how people get to our page to the point that they give us the reviews, okay? So before I start, this part is the system that we're using to get more students, talk to them, make the sale, and also collect the reviews, right? This is one section of the business. The other section of the business, it's when we are inside of the school itself. How do we set up the tablets? How do we train our instructors to teach? What do we say on every single class? How do we set up the schedule, and what do we teach on every single class? So it has a flow, and the idea is to help us to retain that people. So they go hand by hand, okay? So the one that we are going to cover today is how do we attract the people, and then from there we're going to go and we're going to zoom in. I will show you in a second, okay? So if we start from the beginning right here, at the beginning, what we're using is we're running ads on Facebook and Instagram or Google, but we are using AI, which is artificial intelligence. So what we do with that is that pretty much we put the information of our school, what offer that we have, etc., and then boom, AI gives us 4 different ads and we run it, right? So then Facebook, Google, and Instagram, they help us to have the selected people, the people that they are interested, or they click our ad because they like salsa or they like bachata, or if you're here you teach swing or zumba or karate, whatever it is, right? So once you're using that, so hey, saludos my so once you're using that, right, pretty much Facebook and Instagram, because they're using AI as well, now they know who is the person interested on this. Please type on the chat if you actually saw one of my ads promoting this webinar, okay? So please type on the chat and let me, if any of you, okay, just type on the chat and any of you saw my ad, and then just jump in and start taking this class, okay? So then after that, the people go to here, and without leaving Instagram or Facebook, then we ask them to fill a form, which is right here. This form collects the information from the people, okay? And then from there, we send the people to start talking with AI. As you can see right here, we have a conversation. So it's like back and forward using AI. So we ask a question, hey, do you take classes before? And if they say yes or no, or whatever they respond, then AI start taking over from there, and they start having a conversation with the prospect. So, and it will guide the person to take them to the next step, right? So which is the next part of this is another system. It's another internal system. So you see there is one system, and inside of that system is a small system, okay? Or there are a group of systems that they work together. So then when we have this conversation with AI, now AI discover a little more or knows a little more about the person. They know if it's a beginner or level 1 or level 2, or they want to take salsa, or they want to take bachata, or they don't want to take cumbia or swing, or whatever they want to learn. They ask for the level, and based on that information, AI is going to take the person to the correct page. So then that page, which is the next system, which is right here, now we have 3 pages, one for the sale, explains everything that we have, has the buttons, the dates, everything. It takes them to the checkout, so people can pay inside of our website. So they don't have to go anywhere else. You don't have to collect payments from PayPal or send me a Venmo or send me X and Y, and then just try to collect everything from everywhere, right? So then when they made the payment, then we send them reminders. We send them the confirmation of the payment. We send them everything, so now they have everything in place. Okay? So far, so good. Okay? I'm going a little bit fast because I want to cover everything that I want to cover on this training. Okay? This mastermind here. So now let's go for the last one. The last one is the reviews. How to get people go to the reviews. Once people go through all this process, they go to the page of the sales page and they made the payment. Then the system knows that from here, it will take them here to these reviews, and it will wait 2 weeks after the first class. So when they take the first class, it waits 2 weeks, approx, like 14, 15 days. And now I start asking for the feedback. Hey, thanks so much for taking our classes. How do you like our classes? It's good. What is the part that you like, etc. Just more like a conversation, kind of. So if I go up and I'm gonna do a close up right here. So this is what we have. So we have the reviews. So we send messages based on the purchase. If they purchase, they will receive a message no matter what, right? So, and this happens every month because you may buy this month, but maybe you don't feel comfortable yet to leave the review. But if you continue with us and you buy the next cycle, you buy the next month another package of classes, then the system will send that message again. Hey, I know that you're taking our classes, so how do you like it, etc. So we start sending the messages right here. And also it's a follow-up. The follow-up is if they don't respond one day, on the next day, the system knows if they respond or not, or they leave a review or not, and then we pretty much can follow up. Hey, yesterday I sent you a message. Did you saw it? I just want to see you have 2 minutes of your time to leave us a review for our school. Okay, and if they click that link that we gave them, that we give them, it takes them directly to Google Maps, to your Google My Business now it's called. And if the people click there, go to your page, and then pops the window, the window, so they can just pretty much leave you the review. This is how fast and how easy it is, right? For them, it has to be very simple. One click, leave the review. That's what people want, simplicity, right? And then from there, something that we actually take in more is we start personalizing an image. So imagine an image of yourself with a computer, right? And then you have the computer, and then this computer, it has a white background, but in big, it has the name of the prospect. So, and it can be personalized. So it will be the same picture, but for every customer that you have, this system, it will have the name of that person, that customer. Okay, so it looks completely personalized, and then we can ask for the review. Okay, so that it can increase the reviews even more. Okay, so this is something pretty much they're very, very simple steps that we're using to do the reviews. Now, let's talk about the why matters to get the reviews, right? Why does this matter? Like, why do I have to? By the way, you have any questions right now, you can type it on the chat, so you don't forget the questions, and then we can read them together later. So just please, if you have a question, just type it. Just write it on the chat and let me know if you have any questions, so I can respond to that question. Okay? So, but why reviews matter, right? Every single time that we go to buy something, it can be the new phone, right? Oh, I want to see if it's right now is a good time to buy the new phone, or I should wait with mine. So you start comparing the two phones to see the reviews. How many people talk good about these new reviews? What people have to say about the product, and based on that, you decide to see if you want to do the upgrade or not. Another thing, go and you want to have dinner, and then it's always, for the most part, if it's the first time that you're going to take or you're going for dinner to that place, the first thing that you're going to do is check on search for the name to make sure that they have a map, a Google, right? And then from there you start reading the reviews. And sometimes you have to read the bad ones just to see what is the bad thing that people talk about. But if you have all the good, I mean, I know it kind of looks weird, but if you do your work to make sure that you deliver the right product to the right person and you really serve them, then most likely they will be more than happy to leave you that review. And that is going to help other customers, other prospects to become customers, because they pretty much they will read all the good reviews that you have, and it's an easy decision for them, for their side. It's like, okay, perfect, everybody talk great things about the place, so I guess is the way to go. I have to go with this school because that's the one has the most reviews and everybody talk great about them. And it's not only the good reviews. I can see that I write something and they reply right away. which remember the other steps that I mentioned, right? So number two, the psychology of behind the reviews. Again, this is part of it. It's most of the people they will make the decision based on the reviews. It's not about the product anymore. And the example is easy like that. If you are on Amazon, right? You have the same product A and product B. They have exactly the same specifications. They have exactly the same things, the same color, the same everything. But the A has 100 reviews and the other one has 1,000 reviews. So A has 100 and B has 1,000. I was about to say, just type on the chat of which one you think that people will buy. A with 100 or B with 1,000. But it's more like obvious that even if it's the same product, pretty much they will go for the one with more reviews, which is the 1,000 reviews. So people see it like that. It's product A with product B. School A, school B. For them, they don't know. They don't know what do you teach, they don't know anything. They just want to learn how to dance the whatever you're teaching, right? Let's say that it's salsa. Okay, school salsa 1, school salsa 2. They look the same. They have the website, they have videos, they have very nice images, they have everything. I mean, they look very good. But this one has 20 reviews, and this one has 500 reviews. So again, no brainer, right? It's easy. That's how the psychology works. It's not about try to dig a little more. They just go based on the reviews, right? The other thing is that you have to stop begging for the reviews outside of, and just outshine your competitors. Just like I mentioned before, everything is automated, and the best way or the best time that we find that people can leave you a review is after they take the second class, more or less, right? But the intention is you cannot keep track of every single person when they take the second class, etc. And then, I'm sorry, when you have something that is automated, it's a lot easier to take them, to ask them, and then if they don't respond because they get busy, life is life, everybody's busy. So whenever people go to the next thing, right? They forget about the text message that you sent about the review. It's like they really want to do it, but they will forget because another thing crossed on their lives, and they're like, oh my God, but I have to send this bill because X or Y, right? Whatever it is, or the kid just dropped something on the carpet. It's like, oh my God, and now you're running that. Now you're completely forget about the review. You don't care about that review anymore, to leave the review. But guess what? The next day, it's like, hey, I hope this is a better time. Like yesterday I sent you a message. I was wondering, you have 2 minutes to leave the review. And now you feel like, people feel like, oh my God, that's right. I said that I'm going to leave the review. Let me leave the review right now. Click, boom, open the window. Bam, leave the review very quick. So that's why we increase a lot of the reviews, because it's an automated system, right? And now the 4 steps. So now for the 4 steps, this is what we've been covering so far. So this is what you have right here. What is it? Right there. So what you learned, the why the reviews matter, right? For your studio, you know that is very, very important. Not only people read it, but it gives you more authority, number 1. And number 2, Google will push your page, your Google Maps, to the top, because the more reviews and more fresh reviews, and the more that you respond to those reviews, the more that Google will start pushing you up. Okay, so that's very important if you want to position yourself on the first place in Google. The other thing is that when you are on the first page, pretty much you own 75% of the traffic. Means for every 100 people that type salsa classes in your city and you appear on the top, you pretty much 75% out of 100, it will click your website, your map, or anything, okay? So now we are going to move into the psychology behind it. We talk about that one, how people buy. Is more about how many reviews people have versus versus other things, right? So they read the reviews. Based on the reviews, they just compare. It's the 2 services that they offer the same thing, but what people say about it, based on that, people will buy. That's how the psychology of the reviews. Now, still begging, remember, this is an automation. So something that I like to do is also I can reinforce it inside of the classes, but it's more like a reinforce and prepare them that they will receive those messages more than, hey, can you please leave me a review right now? Go whatever, stop whatever you're doing and please leave me the review. Please listen to me. Excuse me, please, everybody listen to me. Nobody's listening. By the time that you finish the class or something like that, everybody's leaving. Everybody grab their things and they're about to leave, or they start talking and chatting with their friends, right? It's not the right time to ask for it. But it's good to reinforce it, so because you know that they will receive those messages. So I have a couple more tips and tricks on how we're doing this. Okay, and now the 4 simple steps to automate. Now I want to show you, I want to share my screen so you can see what do we do here, okay? So if I'm going to, now let me go to this page. Bam. Okay, so now let's talk about this page right here, and you will be able to see it now here. Okay, so this is our system. The name is called Studio Profit Pro. So this is what we are using to do everything that we mentioned before about the creating the traffic, send the people, collect the emails, have the conversation with AI, create the ads as well. Okay, everything is based on this system. So what we have right here is pretty much this page right here, which is like some steps that we already set up to make it easier. So what people do whenever we set up the reviews, it's they start right here with this page, and we have a form, right? We have a form, and then okay, we're going to help you to set up your steps. So first we need some information from your school. So then the system automatically starts creating pages, text messages, and everything is personalized. So first we ask you for the first name, email, etc., etc. Now the review type, for example, you are a dance studio, and then how do you call your people? You call it clients, customer, student. Let's say that we call it the students, and then review the good experience. So what we do right here is that this page right here, when we connect it, right now I don't have it connected, this is my dummy account. But once we have it connected, right here appears one domain. And that domain, I come back right here and I paste it here. And then I grab the second one right here with a bad experience, because if people have a bad experience, we want to find out what happened. Please let us know so we can make it better. So bad experience is right here, the page. And right here, we pretty much grab that Google link and we paste it here. So we help our clients to create it. We paste it here, and then sometimes some people leave a 5-star review, but nothing. They don't write anything, and it's good, and we're very thankful for the people who leave us 5 reviews. But we always ask them, hey, can you please write a sentence and let us know why do you like our school and if you recommend it to a friend. And then we give them a special link where they can edit that review. That's important because, again, sometimes it's only the 5 stars, and on the eyes of Google is like they didn't really leave a review. They just click a button. So that's why we encourage the people to write it, and sometimes we recover it. So, but we have that covered as well, as you can see. And then the coupon amount. So right now, what we can do also is give them an incentive, right? Thank you so much for the review. You know, I want to give you a coupon for leave us the review. Please use this coupon for the next package. So if it's a group of people, because we can do that too. Let's say that you have an email list, and then this email list, they took classes in the past from you, and then but they are very happy customers, but they used to stop coming for X and Y. So it's good to ask them for the review, and if they leave the review, you know, I want to extend an offer, so I usually do 20% off, but I want to give you 35% off just because you took the time to leave a great review. So then you send the coupon, and some of these people, they will come back to take classes from you. So you pretty much, you do two things. You have reviews, and at the same time you bring back people that was your student in the past and they stopped coming, and you bring them back that way. And right here people upload the image of their classes, right? So this is this is pretty much how it looks, the page. So when you finish all that, it's gonna be a page like this. But as you can see, it's just, hey, we are so happy that you have a great experience, etc., etc. And then this link, because once we change it on the form, on this form right here, we help you to create that link. So that link, when people click right here, it will take them directly to leave the review. Okay, so this is pretty much the steps. So we have all pre-designed, it's everything set up, right? So now the messages, also for the messages, we go right here, we go to reviews, and this is the review campaign, which is to ask them for the review for people that didn't come for our classes for a long time, but I know that they're clients, and I want to ask them to see they want to leave us a review. It's just two messages right here. One is like, hey, we have custom values. This pretty much this change the name of the person, and remember also we have an image as well. And this is, for example, Joel from Joel Salsa. We would love for you to leave us a Google review, etc., etc. That really is going to help us to grow our business, etc. And if they don't respond in one day, then we send them another message, just a reminder. After that, we don't bother them anymore, and just leave it like that. Now we have, this is one in case that is for people that they didn't take classes from you, and the other one, now this one is the one hits after people purchase and they take the first class. When they take the first class, then from that day, 2 weeks after, now we're gonna start asking some questions. Hey, right here. Now we send text messages and emails, right? Thank you for taking your classes at the name of the school. We need your help. We would love to hear about your experience, etc. Please click here, yes or no, if you have a bad experience or good experience. And based on the answer, then we take them to the step number 2. If they say, oh, I have a great experience, then perfect. Then can you please leave us a review right here, and right here is the link. Again, we help you how to create a link. Well, actually, this is what we've been doing with our clients, so we help them how to do this. And then if they said bad experience, we have a form. We want to find out what happened, why you have a bad experience. Sometimes it's something very easy to fix that we want to talk, and we want to really, we want to do it right, okay? And once we do it right, for the most part, a lot of times we ask for the review, and actually they leave us a good review. So sometimes we cannot fix something that we don't know what it is, right? And then right here, once they leave the review, we say thank you, and then we put them a tag. So this tag, with this tag, we know that this person they already leave a review. So even if they purchase in the future, we don't ask again, because they already leave the review. We just ask to the people that never leave a review. That's what the people that we said. And it's a very simple message. Thank you so much for your review. We're really glad that you have a great time. We appreciate that you taking the time to share it. Okay, so this is one thing. And the other thing that we have, which this is new, and I want to explain to you a little bit like this. This is actually awesome, because just imagine every single review that people leave you, okay? You can share on social media, all automated. You can share on social media that review. So now you start sharing what people say about your business, and more people can see it. Number one, you can create more traffic. Now you can see people are aware of all the good job that you're doing, and then they can come and they can visit and they can go through the path that we show you at the beginning, right? Now the other thing is the image that you share on the social media. And the second thing is that we help, we answer the reviews. Once people leave a review, we answer it. You can answer it manually, or you can pick to to use AI to respond for those reviews. So you can do that as well. So it's all pretty much integrated in our system. As you see, we integrate a lot of things, okay? So can you share what is the success rate is for obtaining reviews after these contacts and or emails? Pretty much it's very high. I mean, it's I have to say it's very high. Just to give you a perspective, it's when we started the reviews, it took me like 14 years, no, like more like 12, 13 years to get to 120 reviews, something like that. And from there, it was very hard to pass from there. And then in 2020, at the beginning of 2024, around February, I started implementing all these strategies that I'm telling you right now. And then right now, if you can see, let me see, let me share this. I didn't prepare this one, but I can share you right here. So as you can see right now, we have 503 reviews. When we start promoting this webinar about reviews, we had like 495. And I promoted it as how do you get 500 plus reviews? Because I knew that in this week that I start promoting, we're gonna pass the 500 reviews. So right now we have 503. It was a risk, yes, but I knew that we can pass it. So on this week or so, we have 3 and 5, like 8 more reviews. So it's pretty much around like 1 per day. Okay. Now, everything it's not about asking the review. I cannot ask for a review for a bad sandwich because I know exactly what I'm gonna get. So answering the question, you have to also have a very good product. You have to have a good product because then the product it sells by itself. And if you have the system, it's pretty much like if you're a dancer, I'm sure you're a dancer here. You can teach a person that it will take you a very long time to train a person that doesn't have the talent, they don't have the feeling to listen to the music and stuff. They can learn, maybe yes, may take a lot of time. Sometimes they never come to a certain level. But then you have the person that has the talent, right? It's just a natural born dancer. And then they have the training. And then they have all the tools to be successful. Obviously, these people just rock, right? So how many reviews you can have is all also depending on your product, on your reviews, how well and how fast you're implementing things, etc. This is not a magic pill, and I keep saying this on every single of my webinars. This is not a magic pill. It is work, but if you have a good system internally, like I mentioned before, and you know how to attract clients, it's just like a whole thing start working. You have very good talented people teaching your classes. That's pretty much it's like a easy thing to cover, right? To move, so to move forward, right, or to grow. So saying that, let me just now show you my regular website. So I want to see the results and actually how it looks on my site. So I'm going to reputation, reviews, right here. So pretty much you can see right now, these are inside of the system. You can see also the reputation. You can see right now we are at 35% more, okay, than whatever I was doing, 16% more right here versus previous 6 months. So on the last 6 months compared to on the previous 6 months versus these 6 months, I'm being growing 16% more reviews, okay, in average. So I'm continue bringing more and more and more people. So right here you can see in September we have 20 reviews, 16 reviews in October, 13 reviews. This one in December we close, so we pretty much stop the whole automation. And then we come back in January and February. Right now we don't finish because we start sending this promotion. We are about on the second week of February. So right now, without sending the messages yet, we have 9 reviews so far for this month, which is what, February 19. But now the system is going to start triggering and asking for the reviews. So just to show you. And the other thing is important that you can see the reviews that they are fresh, right? This one was from yesterday. This one is from the 17, 15, 11, and so on. So you have all the reviews here, and this is pretty much ongoing, right? That's the idea, that you every single month you continue getting reviews and more reviews and more reviews. I hope that Marta, I'm sorry. I hope that Marta, this answered your question, so you have a better idea on how many reviews, at least with the real account, which is my account, you can see the numbers right here, okay? And you can see that if you guys decide to join us, which I'm gonna explain something at the end of this call, so you can join us too. And let me see, Fabian, I have another question. It's like, when asking for a review, can you choose the communication channel, email, SMS, WhatsApp? Where I live, people are very bad with emails, and a lot of people don't use emails at all, but everybody's using WhatsApp. Yes, Fabian, actually our system communicates via text message, email, Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp if you want. WhatsApp is a little bit different, but yes, you can connect WhatsApp if you want. But you can communicate these 5 ways, okay? So we've been noticing that SMS is something that people respond the most, especially because they are right on their phone, they are on their, I don't know, waiting for something or something like that. They just grab the phone and they receive the text message that has the direct link, they click it, and because they already sign in on Google Maps, they click it and they opens and they're like, oh, perfect, I can just start writing, and that's it, right? So it's a lot easier, but again, we have also the access to run this via WhatsApp. Okay. Do we have any questions, guys? Do we have any questions? Just please let me know. I have another question about looking for a DJ. Sometimes it's difficult, but I should be a DJ understanding also selected music. Angela, I don't understand your question. I think you're asking if you want to be a DJ. I mean, you need to, just like just to become an instructor or to become a business person or to become anything, you really have to train yourself, and you have to really think what you want first, okay? And then you can take it from there, okay? So, please, guys, let me know. But by the way, for example, if you are a DJ and you're already running your party, you can use in the reviews also to get reviews for your social. So this is only the only thing that you do. Or maybe you're running a congress, and if you're running a congress, you already have the whole setup already, right? It's already running, but you just need to people know about your party, and also you want other people to talk good about your party or your event or your social or your congress. Then yes, then you can pretty much use these reviews to collect those reviews about your event, your party, your socials, etc. Okay. So Nicole case, when you remove someone from review because they didn't attend the first week of class, do you remove it or add it? Yeah, we can show you that. This is Nicole. She's asking. She's already a client of us. And yes, if you see that one person wants to move to the next month, what I do is I remove them from the review automation so they don't receive that message, and then just add it to the next one whenever they take the class. That's pretty much what we do. Mm-hmm. Okay, the user will have access to the replay. Somebody's asking if you have access to the replay. Yes, you have. You will have access to the replay. It's gonna be up for like around 48 hours or something like that. Any more questions, guys, about that? If we don't have any more questions, actually, I can move forward and show you what we have here for you. Just type in the chat and let me know that you're ready to see what I have prepared here for you. Ready? Yes, perfect. Okay. A lot of times when we start hearing these things, it's like people saying, people start thinking, you know what, maybe this sounds like a lot of things going on, right? Like, can I implement this in my business? I don't even have technical skills. I don't know anything about this stuff. Like, how can I reach this how can I use these strategies for my business if I'm not a technical person? And the beauty of this is that I put my work to make sure that I simplify everything for the people, for the artist, for the dancer, for the studio owner, that they really concentrate on getting better on teaching their people and do that things, right? And what I did, I simplified the technical part to make it a lot easier to implement these kind of things. So especially now that we have AI and we have certain things, it's a lot easier to for the average person to take advantage of, for example, AI to respond messages or things like that, or collect these emails on, or collect these reviews and automatically, right? So you just continue giving a good service, and then once we implement the system and the backend, so that way we can start bringing those reviews. You give good service, they receive the messages, and collect the reviews. It's pretty much it. So we were on the mission. That's the word that I was looking for. On the mission to simplify everything for the dancer, for the studio owner, for the person that actually wants, the artist, in other words, right? So we try to make it easier, but at the same time it requires work too, okay? So now let me just share with you this part, because this is what you are going to get. Right now, type on the chat if you can start using this with a 14-day trial, and we will help you. This is only for reviews. Remember that I explained this part right here, right? So right here. So let's say that we have the whole system right here, right? But right now what we concentrate is on this section right here, on the reviews. If we can give you this system, right, for 14 days, and we start a challenge of 14 days, so you can start getting reviews, would you be interested? Just imagine that we have everything. We already do the whole homework for you. It's a couple, of course, we have to still set up things and help you to set up things, but let me explain it to you. If you join the challenge, this is what you can actually get. So we are going to implement everything, all the messages, all the pages, the link directly to the Google Maps so people can leave the review. And if you have a contact list, we help you to upload that list on your on the system, so you can contact them back. It's like, hey, I know that you took classes before with me. I want to ask you, you kindly can leave me a review, and then with a picture of you, mention the name of that person. So that way we can get more reviews for your Google map. And at the same time, we can probably attract them or bring them back so they can continue taking classes with you. And if you have current students, if they make a payment on your platform, we can connect it, and we make sure that whenever they pay, we can send them those messages. So they receive, after they take the class, they can receive the message about the review. If that sounds good to you, this is pretty much what we have here. Because right now, I'm going to offer a 14-day trial for the review system, okay? So you will have the review system access. It's going to be 14-day trial, and then after that, it's going to be $197 per month. So this is for the reviews, okay? So the whole thing, by the way, if you're interested on that, the whole thing is $497 plus the setup fee. So, but if you're interested on the reviews only, this is for you. This is what you're going to get. You will be able to attract the potential clients or the customers via Google, because if you get more reviews, obviously more people will find you. You will get the review auto reply. So whenever people leave you a review, the system is gonna answer like, hey, thank you so much for the review, automated, okay? Then auto miss calls. So you will have a phone number. You will have a specific phone number so we can ask them for the reviews. But at the same time, we're gonna give you this is a bonus. If somebody called you to that phone number and you don't answer, the system will return that call to that person. So you can continue talking to that person, and maybe you can actually make a sell. So web chat, we can actually put a web chat just like we have it right here. You can see it's right here is a web chat. This is it. People can put the name, phone number, and email, and it works exactly the same way. You will collect that information for your contacts. Okay, so this is the web chat. Social media reviews, sharing. Remember, every time that people leave your review, you can share that review also on social media so more people see about the good reviews that you're getting. Messaging, you can message, also answering to the question. Remember, somebody was asking me what type of message you can use. You can use text message, email, Facebook, Instagram, and and also WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a separate thing, okay? And then you will have a textable number. This textable number, again, is a number that you will have specifically for your account. With that number, you can go back and forward, okay? You can go back and forward and keep conversations with the people, okay? So all that, guys, is pretty much you will have it for $197 right here. Okay, so you can see it's a 14-day trial. So if you're doing it, what is going to happen is you're going to take if you join us, you will go to an onboarding section. So we have an onboarding section. We're going to try to do it very quick to make sure that we have your phone number so you can start sending the messages. And the challenge is for 14-day trial, for 14 days, okay? So our goal is to help you. We're going to have calls live, use like this one. Of course, for the members, we're going to start sending you the dates and everything to make sure that we have all this covered. So we're going to help you to set up the whole entire system that I explained today to collect more reviews. If you want it, it's pretty much right here. So if you wanted this, if you're going to right here, one second. Right here, this is where you're going to get it. Oh, right there. Right here. Where is it? Right there. If you scan that QR code, it's going to take you to the page that I will show you. And then you will be able to reserve your space for the 14-day trial. If you want to do it right now, then pretty much you can start getting reviews. We're going to work together with you. We want to make sure that we take you everything step by step. There are a couple things that we need, and we want to make sure that you have everything on point, right? I know some of the schools still using, for example, a Gmail account to send their emails, or Yahoo or Hotmail, stuff like that. And we are going to help you to get a professional email. Why? Because that increases the delivery and to the inbox of the people that you want to send emails to. So if you don't have that, then that's something that we are going to help you to make sure that you get everything in place. This works for everything. If you have a dance school, a yoga school, Pilates, pole dancing, anything where you're running classes, group classes, yes, it will work for you. Okay, so if you want to join, just scan the QR code that is right there. StudioProfiPro.net/reviews, or you can just scan the QR code and it will take you to the page where you can start the free trial. Obviously, we take only serious people that want the reviews, people that already have students, they already have people working for, they have students, they have classes, right, that they're running here and there, and make sure that everything is on point, right? So, because that way we can help you to get the reviews in no time. So that's why we call it a 14-day challenge. This challenge is pretty much to help you to get the reviews. So in the meantime, I'm gonna leave this, what is it? This one right there. I keep getting confused where to point. So I'm gonna leave this right here for a few more minutes. So if you have any questions, you can ask me right now. Otherwise, you can just scan the QR code, and then once you get to the next page, you can create your account, and then it's going to create your, pretty much it's going to give you everything, all the information that I show you on the screen is going to give you everything. And during the calls, the live calls that we are going to have, we are going to set you, we're going to make sure that you have everything set up so you can start getting reviews. Okay, so if you are joining, you will, as soon as you make your reservation for the 14-day trial, it's going to take you to the next page where it's going to be a video of me where you can book the onboarding call. The onboarding call, we're going to talk about a couple things that we need to set up. Hopefully on the first onboarding call, we set up everything on one shot so you can have everything ready to start getting the reviews. Okay, so if we don't have any more questions, we are going to leave it here. This is pretty much how we get to 500 reviews. And to be honest, right now, it's been saving us a lot of advertisement because we are on the first place. We are the school in New York City that has the most reviews out of all of them. Okay, so we have most of the reviews. Another thing is that right now it's a fever right now with I don't know if it's true or if it's for real, but after this song, the new salsa song that came from this Bonnie guy, everybody wants to learn how to dance salsa. So out of the blue. So right now, without running ads, we've been filling our classes. We are sold out. We are sold out already for March, and we are not even. We are in the middle of the month of February, and we already sold out for March. Okay, right now we will have to start selling for April. So just why again? First is the fever. People start looking for salsa classes because, oh my God, this class, now I want to learn how to dance. Let me go and let me search on Google. You search on Google. The first place, you don't want to leave this to the competition, right? You don't want a part of that, a piece of that pie, then you have to put yourself to work and start getting those reviews. So this is the time. This is the time, right? It's like you never know what else can happen, and then another wave of people want to learn how to dance. The next time you are not on the top yet, maybe it's gonna be the next one is gonna be you. So if you want to dominate your city, you have to make a move, right? You cannot make excuses and results at the same time. Either you get the results or you get excuses. It's up to you. So I will leave you guys with this. Thanks so much for watching, and we're gonna be in communication. So we're gonna do trainings like this every month. So if you have any questions also about the whole full automation, the full system, just also send us a message. But if you want only the reviews, this is your opportunity. You are not going to see this very often right now. Just open it because I know the reviews can help a lot of businesses, a lot of studios. So that's why I'm doing it. The main reason is so you can get something, right? At least. And it helps you to grow little by little. And then whenever you're ready, maybe you want to implement the whole entire system. But at least for now, it's a very good way to start. Okay. So it's like go to the water and start touching the water right there to see how it feels. Okay. So let me see. Perfect. So I will guys let you go. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you next time. If you have any questions, you can send us a message. Remember, it's today or why wait a couple more a long time, right, to get the results. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Bye bye. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you.